60 words per minute. Ready? Begin.
State your name for the record.
My name is Glenn Powers.
Mr. Powers, do you understand that you are here today so I can discuss the allegations you have alleged in this case against my client?
Yes, I understand. That's what we're doing.
If at any time you don't understand one of my questions, just ask me to repeat it, or otherwise a court reporter can read it back to you.
That's an excellent suggestion.
Likewise, if you feel the need to take a recess for whatever reason, do not hesitate to tell me and I will accommodate that request. Do you understand the guidelines I have established for you?
I certainly do. I would like to explain to you that I usually need a break every hour to stretch my back.
That's perfectly acceptable. Just let me know when you feel the need to recess and we will. Before we begin, are you taking any medication today that would affect your testimony?
Not at all.
What do you do for a living?
I am a lawyer.
Where are you employed at the present time?
Presently, I work for a law firm in the area. I have worked there for approximately 10 years.
Did you work for any other firm before you went to your present place of employment?
Yes, I did. For a period of time, I worked for a large manufacturing company as their in-house attorney.
How long did you work at that company?
I believe it was about 6 years.
What year did you graduate from law school?
I don't recall. I think it was 1986, but I am not sure.
As I believe you already know, we are here today because of a suit you brought against your employer for terminating your employment at the firm.
Yes, I'm actually aware of that suit.
I have marked the complaint as Exhibit 1 to this deposition. Have you ever read the complaint previously?
Yes, I have. I was the person who initially drafted it.
Do you remember when it was that you first drafted the complaint?
I believe it was sometime in the summer of last year.
Did you have any assistance in drafting the complaint?
No, not really. I did let my wife review it for errors. She is a court reporter and is very good at proofreading.
Do you remember if she found any problems with your draft complaint?
No, I don't remember that she found any major problems. There were a couple of words I left out by mistake, but nothing of any significance, just a couple of words.
What is your wife's name?
Marilyn Powers.
What year were you married?
We got married right when I began my employment at the firm. We were married in 1992.
Do you have any children?
No, not presently, but probably soon.
Tell me about your work at the office. Did you work lots of overtime when you first began your job?
Well, we always put in many hours of overtime. I knew that I would have to work approximately a 60-hour week every week when I began there.
Did you have any problem working that much?
No, I didn't. My wife works many hours too, so we are accustomed to a hectic schedule.
When you were initially hired, were you given a procedures manual that talked about the guidelines that the office had?
I don't remember that. However, that was a long time ago and I might not remember it.
Do you remember ever signing a document called a procedures manual at the time you started?
No, I don't recall such a document.
Let me show you what I have marked as Exhibit 2 to your deposition. Would you please turn to the last page of the document? Do you see your signature there on the last page?
Yes, that's correct. I don't recall that I signed it, but I certainly must have.
Do you believe that you reviewed this document prior to your employment?
I don't recall. I can't say that I honestly recall this, but it looks like that's my signature there.
Do you normally sign documents that you don't read first?
No, I normally don't. Usually, if I am shown a document for my review, I read all the fine print before signing it. That's why this is unusual to me. I honestly don't remember this document at all.
First of all, can you tell me whether you were assigned a mentor at the office when you started working?
Yes, I was. All new associates that come in are given a senior partner to look over their assignments and also to help them out with questions that might arise in the office.
Do you remember who your mentor was?
Yes, I do. My mentor was Karen Casey.
Do you remember if she was helpful to you?
Yes, Karen was great. She taught me everything I needed to know.
Which members of management were not overly helpful to your position?
The first person we should discuss is John.
Was he the senior partner?
Correct. He is a very gifted lawyer. I don't believe he is aware how intelligent he is. In the beginning, he was always willing to be helpful. However, later on, he would not assist me at all.
Why do you believe that John was not willing to assist you?
To be very honest, there was not a lot of interaction with him.
In addition to John, can you tell us who else at the office you felt was conspiring against you?
Yes, there were all women in the office. I think he enjoyed surrounding himself with short skirts.
I'm not sure I actually understand that comment, but we will discuss it later. Tell me about the other women in the office. In your opinion, do you believe they were attempting to ruin your career?
Definitely.
Do you recall what other people in the office made you feel that way?
Yes, I do. There was another woman named Cheryl. It is my opinion that she was in on the plan to ruin my employment.
Can you tell me what she did in particular that led you to this conclusion?
Well, she was always talking about me behind my back.
Do you believe anyone else in the office was conspiring against you?
Well, my office was the smallest one. In fact, there was one woman who joined the firm after I did, and she was given the large corner office in the back.
Did you feel that was discriminating against you in any way?
Certainly, yes.
Can you recall her name?
I don't remember it now. She is still working there, however.
Is it your feeling that all the women in the office were discriminating against you?
I don't know if I can say that. There was one really nice girl who started recently. She began in June. I don't think I can say anything negative about her.
Tell me about any other individuals in the firm who you believe believe conspired against you?
There were several more women.
Do you know their names?
No, I don't remember their names. I'm sure those individuals sent some emails back and forth about me. They were certainly in on the plan.
What leads you to believe that they were trying to conspire against you?
Well, if you read the emails, you will see that all the women were plotting against me for a long time. I believe they really enjoyed having only one male partner.
Is there anyone else that you recall?
The office manager was a really competent girl. In addition, there was a new girl named Patty who took my office. Only time will tell whether she will survive.